Hi guys, it's Clem from Wonderwords, and today I'm bringing you, I think I have something like 13 books. 13 books that you can read really quickly. December is coming, which means Christmas and the end of the year are also coming, but for those of you who are on Goodreads, you know that it also means that soon the Goodreads reading challenge for 2016 is going to end. And maybe you're on track and it's good. I'm on track. I have something like maybe 2 books ahead my challenge, so it's great. Maybe you finished your challenge, you overcome your goals, and congratulations, because I can't do it. I don't know how you do it, but bravo. Or maybe you're really behind your goals. And I had the idea of this video while thinking of those people who are late in their challenge. So I come up with 13 books that I think can be read really quickly, so it might help you to finish your challenge through December. So let's get started with the books. The first book I'm going to mention is actually a series, and it's Skeleton Creek by Patrick Coleman. So this is the first book in the series. It's called Psychosis. And I know you're going to tell me it's not possible to read a series through December when you're late, but yes, you can. This series is really short. Like, look how this book is short. There are only 4 books in the series, and I swear you can read it really quickly. Like, it's not written really big. You see, it's written like that, like a journal. But you can still read it really fast. Actually, it tells the story of a boy, I think his name is Thomas, and his friend Sarah, and they are actually investigating on weird stuff that are happening in their town. Like there is a secret society and stuff like that, and they are investigating on it. At the beginning, Thomas is actually has to stay home because he broke his leg while going on an adventure with Sarah, so he can't move from his bed, and their parents forbid them to see each other again, but they still want to know what's happening in their town. So Thomas is investigating from his home, like he's writing his journal, and this is what you're reading. But sometime at the end of a chapter, you're going to have a code to go on a web. So you have to go on a website. You enter the code like this one. You see there is a code, and you will have a video that Sarah made. And oh my god, sometimes the video freaked me out. Like the last video in this book, in the first book, I was totally scared. I couldn't watch it. I had my sister watch it before to tell me if it was really scary and when I had to close my eyes. Really, sometimes videos are really creepy because there are things with ghosts and stuff like that, but it's really good. Like, I never heard about this book on BookTube, and I think it's really sad because this series is amazing, and I think you can read it really quickly. The second book I'm going to mention is Gusama by Lois Lowry. She's the one who wrote the Giver series, and to be honest, I read this book in an hour while coming back from London. So you see, you can read it really fast. It tells a story. Really, it's kind of weird, but it's cute. Like, it tells the story of a girl it's not really a girl, it's something called Little, and she's actually learning how to give dreams to human, and you are following her during initiation, and you see what's happening, why. It's actually kind of a story that tells you why you dream, and why you dream about this, and why you dream about that, and it's really cute, and it's really fast. Like, I think, yeah, it's, for me, in my French version, it's 150 pages, and there aren't a lot written on the pages, so it's really quick read and really something nice to read, and I think around Christmas it's even better. The third book is Everything by Nicola Yoon. So it tells the story of a girl, Maddie, who is actually allergic to the word, and so she can't go outside a room, her home actually. But there is this boy that moves right next to our house, and they are talking through cell phones, through notes. I read this book this summer in a day, so you see, again, quick reads. And I really liked the character of Maddie because she's really strong, even though what's happening to her, like, she can't go outside even for a minute or she's going to die. But there is this boy who she's starting to fall in love with, and him is living outside and she can't get to him, but there are stuff happening and it's really cute actually. The next one I'm going to mention is also a series, but it's more like one book in the series. It's the Legend series by Mary Lou. So now you may have understood that this is one of my favorite series, and I read the first one. I took a time reading it because I was doing something else, but I think like you can easily read each book in 2 days. Like, it's going really quick. It's going really quickly. There is a lot of actions. Like I don't know. The second one I read it in 2 days. This one in something like maybe 4 or 5, and the last one 2 days also, because it was so overwhelming and I needed to know what will happen in the end. So yeah, it tells the story of June and Day. It happened in the future, like it's a dystopia, and Day is one of the most wanted men in the city, and June is some kind of, I was going to say an elite, but no, she's like one of the best tracker, if you want, and she's asked by the government to go looking for Day, and well, you know how it's going to end. You're going to discover that the government is actually hiding something about medicals, and there are these weird experimentations made on children, and so it's really interesting and it's really fast-paced. Like, you're not going to get bored while reading it, and you can read it really fast. Then, if you want to read some Harry Potters in December, the quickest thing to read is The Tale of Beedle the Bard by J.K. Rowling. Like, I think there are 3 or 4 tales in this book, and it's going really, really fast. Like, you see, it's not written really big, but there isn't written a lot on the pages, and it's tales, so I think tales are really quick to read. Like, just like comic books. So yeah, go pick it up if you haven't already, or if you want to reread it. I think it's something really quick to read and amazing for Christmas. The next book I'm going to mention is a classic, and it's A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. This is, if you're asking, the Puffin Chalk edition. And this is one of my favorite classic and one of my favorite book to read around Christmas. And it's really fast, like it's really short for a classic. Like, I'm going to tell you how many pages. 120. And of course it's Old English, so it might get a little tricky to read it, but it's still really short and really nice to read. So if you want to read a classic for December, I advise you to read this one because it's short and it's sweet, and it really has a Christmas spirit in it, so I love it so much. Now, here's a book I devoured. Like, I read it twice, and the 2 times I read it super quickly, and it's Anna the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. And yeah, so this book, I can easily read it in an hour. It's so sweet that you absolutely want to know if Anna and Etienne are going to get together. And plus, it's taking place in Paris, so there are all these amazing places they are going to. And I live near Paris, so it was nice to see to see them talking about places I knew, like the Point Zero. I actually went there with Sarah, and it's just amazing. Like, and it's really, it might look a little big, it's not that big, but you can really read it super quickly. Like, the writing of Stephanie Perkins is so pleasant and so easy to read that, man, you're going to start the book and I don't know, the only time you're going to put the book down is because you will have finished it. So really, go pick it up if you haven't already. It's an amazing book. Another really short book is If I Stay by Gail Forman. I think now everybody, or a lot of people, have read this book, and it's really short. Really, if you don't know what to read and you want something quick and nice and a little bit sad, but not, no, actually it's sad, go pick it up. Like, it's a good contemporary, the movie is great, but don't watch the movie. Read the book first and then watch the movie, okay? I'm going to mention again a series, and it's a series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. I'm not telling you that you can read the whole series through December, because come on, there are 13 books, so yeah, I know you can, but I'm telling you that you can read at least up to the fifth book, because the 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5th book are all something like less than 200 pages. It's written really big and there are illustrations in it, so it's going to get really fast. Is Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Berkeley Albertalli. So it tells the story of Simon, and Simon has a Tumblr, and on his Tumblr a boy from his high school named Blue, it's not his real name, left him a message, and they started to talk, and so they are flirting through Tumblr. And so in this book you are following Simon, who is trying to find out who the boy is in the real life. And it's really nice because Simon is so sassy and so cute. Like, I want him to be my best friend, like, it will be amazing. But Simon in this also have problem with his friends, so he's trying to get over his trouble with his friend. It's really nice. Like, it's about love, but not love like cheesy love, friendship and family, and he talks about homosexuality in a really nice way, if you want. So if you want to read something funny, cute, and feel good, and some sort of feel good books, please go pick it out. It's really amazing. Then you can also pick up Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews. So this book is kind of similar to Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, because it tells the story of, of Greg. And Greg has his friend Earl, and when he was little, Greg was friend with, with a girl, and this girl just been diagnosed with cancer or leukemia, I can't really remember. And Earl and Greg are going to spend time with this girl, and they are trying to make a movie about her, so it's really nice and fun. There are really fun moments, and you can read it really fast, because sometimes it's written as a script, so the pages are like the reading is going really fast, and sometimes it's lists, so it's going even faster. And the last book you can read is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. So this book, I read it last month, I think, and it's really a really quick read. Like, there aren't a lot written on the pages. Sometimes you have something like two sentences, and there is also illustration. So even though the book it's not even big, it's short, but think that there are pages that are only illustrations, so it's going even faster. It tells the story of Connor, and Connor's mother is sick, and so he has to live with his grandmother. But at night, Connor is getting a visit from a monster, and And actually the monster is telling him that he has something to tell him, but he doesn't want him to tell him right now. Like, it's really weird. And so you're following this boy who has to deal with his mother's sickness, and I think this struggle is illustrated by the monster. And actually this book, I can't really tell you what the book is about. Like, it's really weird, but it's fantastic. This is really a beautiful and a poetic book. I really loved it. Moreover, the movie is coming out soon, so if you want to read the book before seeing the movie, now it's the perfect time to do it. So that's it for today's, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are going to find books to read in my video, that my advice were useful to you. If it's not, I'm sorry, I'm going to try to do better next time. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to be notified for when we post new videos. And yeah, if you want, share it with your friends, your family, I don't know. And yeah, that's it, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.